Another way is to trade in and out of this trend. For one day, you're in one day, out the next. These are quick hit moves that you can trade over and over again if the conditions are right. Of course, you've got to have very well thought out, very objective setup conditions to tell you when those opportunities arise. But you can trade, just because you're trading end of day charts doesn't mean you can't get these quick hit moves that the day traders try to capture. You can indeed. But you can also trade for the longer trend. And you can do both. If you've got a quick hit method, if you've got a longer term method, you can apply both of those. Here the market turns down. You can capture some pretty good opportunity here. Then it turns right around, goes back up. And you can see you can't get wedded to one direction or the other. You've got to go with what the market gives you. You got to go where the market wants to go. And then if it chops around a little too much, maybe you stand aside. You don't have to trade all the time. Let's go back here a ways. Look at this move. Look how many, if you were able to get on board, let's say right in here, and ride this thing all the way to here, that's 127 to 133. That's 600 pips. And let's say it took you less than 20 minutes to figure out where to get on board, and less than 20 minutes a night to protect that position, to capture the potential of 600 pips. I mean, that's my kind of trading. Let's say you also wanted to capture quick hit moves along the way. Well, you could do that as well, right in here. Let's look over here. Now, you see when this happens here, when the market's chopping sideways, there's not a lot of opportunity. So why trade? Why put your money at risk when, you know, the opportunity for profit's limited? And you might ask, well, how do you know that? How do you know that, you know, the market's going to chop? Well, we use the ADX for that. If the ADX falls below a certain level, like it did here, that tells us, you know what, this market's not likely to trend in the near term. And sure enough, it didn't. So we just stay away from that one, and we look at another one. We'll look at, you know, the British pound US dollar, or the US dollar Japanese yen. So there's a time to be in the markets and a time not to be in the markets. This is a time to be in the markets. Look at this. And over again, these opportunities arise. Now, of course, you have to have a good method. You have to have good risk management rules. And you got to have ironclad discipline. Because even as good as these opportunities are, the market will work against you if you're missing any one of those three: a good method, good risk management rules, and discipline. Those are an absolute essential. If you've got those, then you do have the opportunity to unlock the profit potential that the Forex markets have to offer.